This is Christian Buckman. Welcome to the latest edition of KWHS News 2020. We hope your week is going well. We have the whole news crew in the studio today, so you get to see all of our friendly Crusader faces before the final credits roll. The National Honor Society Crusader chapter hosted a blood drive recently through the American Red Cross. The 5-hour event here at WHS netted 56 pints of blood from 57 donors. 22 NHS members worked the event and/or donated blood, which is very commendable. The effort came up just 4 pints shy of the goal of 60, so close. The Crusader NHS chapter holds 2 blood drives each school year. The second one is slated for February 28, 2020, so mark your calendars. It generally takes 30 to 45 minutes for the process, and you have to be at least 16 years of age. Parental permission is also required for those under 18. I'm going to send you over to Karsten with some big news about a big event going on all this weekend out here at WHS. Karsten?
Thank you, Christian. A big weekend is right. The WHS Crusaders of the Stage will be presenting Ebenezer, a Scrooge story in the auditorium on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings. The curtain goes up at 7 p.m. each of those 3 nights. You won't want to miss the classic Christmas presentation. Admission is $5 for all, and 5-year-olds and under get in free. The play is based on A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens and adapted to the stage by Michelle L. Brown, co-director with her husband Bob for this production and many previous productions at WHS and the community. The Crusaders at the Stage are asking those in attendance to please bring a non-perishable food item to donate to the Wellington Food Bank. 'Tis the season, you know. Be sure to catch the promo for the play on the USD353.com website. We are going to take a commercial break for a word for our sponsor, Impact Bank here in Wellington. When we return, Trace Witham will be here at the desk to share some Student of the Month information and more. We'll be right back.
Some investments are more important than others. Giving to the next generation is at the top of the list. For us, investing in kids means providing new tools for exploring creativity, unlocking the secrets of money management, and increasing opportunity for everyone. If you ask us what makes a bank a community bank, we'll say it's helping to create hundreds of aha moments just like these.
Welcome back, and thank you Impact Bank for your support of our operation here at WHS. We appreciate you appreciating us. October Students of the Month for our soon-to-be Crusaders at WMS are Kira Cornejo, Claire Ginter, Taylor Earl, Elle Wright, Xander Strader, and Wyatt Eagle. Congrats to those Knights and Lady Knights. That's a great bunch. We'll share the WHS October Students of the Month on our next newscast, so look forward to that. We can also tell you that WHS senior Kylie Lloyd was named Career and Technical Education Student of the Month for September here at WHS. Congrats to Kylie, who has 7 credits of CTE coursework completed, including Business Essentials and Business Economics, Accounting, Advanced Accounting, Graphic Design, Fundamentals, Biology, Chemistry, Anatomy and Physiology, and Photo Imaging. Congrats again, Kylie, who also interns at the City of Wellington and School District Accounting Departments. Let's change directions here and send this over to Michael, our weather guy. Michael, is it almost summer yet?
Thank you, Trace. It won't be summer anytime soon, but it will be warmer over the next several days than it was earlier this week for sure. Daytime highs will rebound into the 50s and nearly 60s on Saturday and Sunday. Overnight lows will hover in the low to the mid-30s, 25 degrees warmer than this past Monday. Morning low temp of 10. Don't expect any precipitation until perhaps Sunday, and the chances then are only 20%. Skies should remain partly cloudy to sunny, and significant chances for precipitation aren't in the forecast until midweek this coming week. That's a wrap on the weather. We're going to take another commercial break, and when we come back, Tanner Meyer will be sitting at the sports desk waiting on your return.
There are moments in life when everything seems to come together. Challenges are overcome. Hard work pays off, and it's a little easier to smile. It's a moment when you realize we're all in this together. If you ask us what's so special about this community, we'll say it's the people we serve, making moments just like these.
Welcome back. I'm Tanner Meyer with a closeout wrap-up for Crusader Football 2019. In bi-district play on November 1st, the Wellington Crusaders traveled north to take on the Buhler Crusaders, a team the Iron Dukes pulled out a victory over just 1 year ago here at Sellers. That outcome was not meant to be this go-round, unfortunately. An early turnover by Wellington led to 6 for Buhler, with only 39 seconds off the clock. Not the start you would want, but WHS buckled down. The defense played tough, so tough, 22:43 ticked off the clock. before Buehler could find the pay dirt again. The Crusaders took the lead late in the second quarter after senior Zane Cornejo scrambled for 84 yards, leading to a 1-yard touchdown run by QB Xander Vargas and a good PAT by Karsten Gill. Gill went 10 out of 11 on the season in PATs. Kudos to number 40. Buehler would soon retake the lead and not relinquish. With 47 left on the first half clock, Buehler on 4th and 20 connected on a 21-yard touchdown throw and went to halftime on top 12-7. Two two-point conversions had failed for the home team. The third quarter was all defense, going into the fourth, still anybody's game, but a Buehler score in PAT with just 4:06 left on the clock would seal the deal for the Maroon Crusaders. Final score of 19-7. Buehler advanced. The season ends at 2-7 for Wellington. Buehler hosted Mulvane in Regional 4A action on November 8th, defeating the Wildcats 24-0, and this coming Friday, November 15th, Buehler will travel to Andover Central for sectional action there. This football season marked the 100th anniversary of Wellington Crusader football. In the fall of 1920, Sumner County High School would no longer exist in name, becoming the Wellington High School. It would be the same building until the late 1920s, but no longer the county high school. During these past 100 seasons, the Iron Dukes have played in 962 games. Now get this, out of those 962 games, we have won 608, lost 327, and tied on 27 occasions. In other words, the Crusaders, over 100 seasons, have won basically 2 out of every 3 games they played. If you want to check out all of the season's records since 1920, go to wellington.cc and click on the Crusader football link in the left-hand column. Looking ahead to next season, the Crusaders will open at home on September 4th versus Clearwater. It will also be Youth Night. For those of you perhaps planning class reunions for the fall of 2020, please note that WHS Homecoming will be on October 2nd and will be hosting the Rose Hill Rockets. I'm going to send you over to my colleague, Berkeley Wright, now, with some information about upcoming winter sports and also a volleyball update. Berkeley?
Thank you, Mr. Meyer. Go wet that whistle, young man. It's hard to believe 100 years of football is in the can. That's a long time. We are looking forward to year 101, which will be here before you know it. Something that is not a long time from now is the startup of high school winter sports across the state of Kansas this coming Monday, November 18th. If you are a fall sport participant, have no concerns here, but if you didn't participate in fall sports, you have to get a completed and signed athletic physical associated form from your doctor and parents, and it has to be on file by the 18th at WHS or you will not be allowed to practice. Hopefully everyone has it done, and if not, time is running out. AVCTL League Honors for football have not been announced at the time of taping and probably won't be until all AVCTL schools have completed postseason play. The AVCTL League Honors for Division III and Division IV volleyball were recently made public, and we have some congrats to extend to 3 fine Lady Crusaders who love the game of volleyball. First team Division IV League Honors were awarded to Lexi Clift and Jennifer Jensen. Honorable mention recognition went to Ali Zika. Congratulations to all 3 of these fine athletes. The Lady Crusaders ended their season on October 26th in Sub-State 4A action at Chapman High School. On the season, the ladies walked away with 14 victories and 21 losses. They will be back strong next year. Congratulations to Lexi, Jennifer, and Ali. Way to represent, ladies. Hey, we have one more commercial to share with you when we return. Christian and Carson will be on hand to close out the latest edition of KWHS News from 2020. We will be right back, folks.
Teamwork is a powerful thing. Working together for a common goal, gaining skills, rising above challenges, and cheering each other on all the way. The power of a team is what community is really all about. People coming together to make life better. Ask us what makes our community special, and we'll say it's a shared commitment to rise above our challenges, to cheer each other on in moments just like these.
Welcome back. Carson Gill has joined me here at the anchor desk, and before I relinquish the microphone to this fine young man, I want to update you on some Superfan awards that were recently announced in conjunction with the Bank of Commerce Crusader app. If you don't have the app yet, it's easy to get. You just simply download the Superfan app for either iPhone or Android. Search for Wellington High School, then enjoy your fan experience. One of those experiences is clicking your presence at Crusader events. You receive points for that, and prizes are awarded in 3 categories by the Bank of Commerce after each sports season concludes. Here are the Superfan awardees for Fall 2019. Congrats to Lucy Arebelo on being the Parent Superfan of the Fall. She earned 120 points while using the app to check in. Congrats to Mr. Tim Green on being the Teacher Superfan of the Fall by checking in at events. On the app, he earned 80 points. Congrats to Shaylin Leverage for being the Student Superfan of Fall by checking in during fall events. She earned 150 points. Inside the water jugs are several additional gifts from Wellington's Bank of Commerce. Winter sports begin soon. Get your Superfan app downloaded and ready for action December through early March. Thank you, Bank of Commerce. Chef Carstonio.
Thank you, Chef Cristiano. In case you were wondering why we addressed each other as chef, it's our lead-in for our closeout of today's edition of KWHS News. When not working on newscasts here in the studio, we've been involved with other projects that demonstrate our knowledge of planning a video project, writing scripts for a video project, securing props and locations for the project, etc., etc., etc. Mr. Buckman and myself recently completed such a project titled The Cooking Show. We are going to close out today's newscast with that video. We hope you enjoy it. We certainly had a tremendous amount of fun making it, and quite a mess as well. We will catch you all again soon. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. This video is a beautiful.
Absolutely spectacular.
Welcome to the cooking show. My name is Chef Carstonio.
And I am Chef Cristiano. And today we are going to be making a beautiful cake for you.
Let us begin with our ingredient list. So first, you would take the flour. We don't know what the type, so we just bought these. And you put them in a bowl.
What? The recipe called for a flour. Why are you booing?
Wait a minute, Chef Cristiano. This says flour, not flour. Oh.
One trip to the grocery store later.
Anyway, we're back from the grocery store. Let's put in the flour now.
We're going to put
real flour.
just a little bit.
A little bit of flour.
Oh.
Ooh. It's fine. We're experts. Completely fine.
It's all good.
It's all good. Next, we need to put in an egg. Uh-oh.
We have to get the eggshell out of the mix or else the cake will be a ruin.
Oh no! Are you ready, Chef? I mean, Dr. Cristiano.
Absolutely, Dr. Carstonio. I will make the incision now.
Careful, Cristiano. Careful, Cristiano. Careful, Chef Cristiano. Okay, we're back. Now, where do we leave off? Yes, the eggs. 1 and 2. Yes, very good, Cristiano. Now we add the milk and mix vigorously.
1 glass of milk.
Cristiano. Yes.
Wait, Chef Carstonio. That's what the oven is for.
Oh.
Yes. This mixture is looking a little thick, Chef Carstonio. We need to soften it up.
Good idea, Chef Cristiano. Let's add some water and some sugar and butter as well. But how much?
This is Italy, Chef Carstonio. 4 whole sticks of butter, 3 cups of sugar, and just dump the water in.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's put it in the oven.
$2,000 later.
Okay, let's take a look. Oh, It's beautiful. It's a masterpiece, Chef Cristiano.
Indeed it is. Let's eat.
This is beautiful. Cheers, Chef Cristiano.
Cheers.